of us are social media savvy. We get that those perfect poses, smiles, and products are staged. We know people want to be thought of in a certain way, portray a specific vibe. But what about portraits? Yeah, portraits. You probably admired the Michelle Obama portrait. Seems cool, dresses pretty, like it, moving on. But there's so much more to it than that. Portraits say something. They say something about us as a people and about our nation's history. A portrait captures someone in a moment of time. It's the culmination of many decisions by the artist, and sometimes also of the sitter, the subject of the portrait. Those details are little clues. They let us in on how the artist views the sitter, or how the sitter wishes to be seen by us, the viewer. And sometimes, these clues reveal the unknown, which is part of why portraits are so compelling. They give us access to influential people. We get to know them. Artists have many options on how to create a portrait. The medium is a crucial decision. What materials to use and which art discipline to select. The National Portrait Gallery includes many mediums: paintings, drawings, photographs, sculpture, and more. No matter the medium, the first thing we usually notice about a portrait is the sitter's facial expression. From infancy, we are drawn to faces. It's part of who we are as humans. The sitter's facial expression, its emotion, establishes an intimate connection with us. The sitter's pose is also telling. Body language conveys the unspoken, indicating how the artist perceives the sitter, how the sitter wants to be thought of by others, or views oneself. Details matter. Setting, attire, and objects found in the portrait provide context. They can be realistic or imaginary. They relay profession, socioeconomic status, and place in history. They can also make a bold statement. Hairstyles help figure out the sitter's approximate age and when they lived, unless they don't have any, of course. Scale impacts how we react to a portrait. From large scale to miniature to everything in between, the size of the canvas and the size of the sitter in the piece is a message about the subject. Color sets the tone. When we view color, our brain reacts differently toward every color we take in. Color guides us emotionally and physiologically. Portraits can move beyond the face with symbolism. Associated objects personify the sitter symbolically instead of pictorially. What's interesting about portraits is the same person can be interpreted in totally different ways. When the elements of portrayal are altered, our perception of the sitter is altered. Portraits ignite a spark inside us and a quest to understand more. And maybe, just maybe, they help us understand ourselves. Portraits reflect the faces of humanity and celebrate this thing called life.